Hello guys, welcome to another video on our road to 100k in crypto series. Wow, the wallet is down $1,339.61 today. That's a drop of about almost 6%. And the balance in wallet one is now $21,047. The market is not good right now. It's not good. But this is the life of an investor. It's not always up and up and up and up and up, right? And I will speak on that in a minute, but let's take a look at wallet 2. So this is wallet 1. Let's take a look at wallet 2. And that's also down. Wallet 1, we've been as high as 25k in that wallet. So seeing it drop back to like 20k or 21k, that's like we lost like $4,000 on that wallet. Wallet 2 is also down to now 17,774, and this was as high as 21,000 at one point, before the whole tariff thing between Trump and President Xi and the shorting of the crypto market. So we've also seen a drop of about 4k. So we've lost about 7 to 8k unrealized losses. Or yeah, our unrealized, we've lost 7 to 8k unrealized losses from our 7 to 8k unrealized gains. But that's the life of an investor, man. I was thinking about something today, and I mean, I've seen worse than this, so I'm not. This doesn't really move me in terms of seeing my wallet. The volatility 1 minute is high, and the euphoria of seeing your wallet climb higher, and then the next minute is low. I've been in crypto since 2021, and I've seen the market literally tank 90%. So when you've been through stuff like that, you realize that things like this, they're minor. Okay, let's take a look at the smaller wallet, which I started just to a journey just to encourage people who don't have a lot of money to invest, and they just have a little bit at a time, maybe $10, $20, $50, $100, and just starting that journey just to encourage them to see what small amounts at a time can build up to if you're consistent and you're diligent with it. And that wallet right now is also down to just over $2,200, right? So we're down. Like, this wallet's down 7%. The other one is down 6%. This one is also down, quite a bit. But that's the journey. That's part of the journey. If you can't handle the ups and downs of the market, don't get into crypto. Do not get into crypto if you can't handle the volatility. It's not for everyone. Not everybody can handle it. But this is also a lesson about life, because whether you realize it or not, life is like the crypto market. It's full of ups and downs. There'll be seasons in your life where everything is just going right, everything is just going smooth, and you're climbing higher and higher and higher. And there'll be other seasons where it feels like nothing you do is working out, and your life seems to be going in a downward trajectory. That's life. And you realize who you really are when you face tough challenges and when things are going on a downward trajectory. That's when you realize who you really are. Now, most people in this situation now are going to quit out of fear. They're going to say, you know what, I can't handle this, I'm out of here. They're going to sell their crypto at a loss. The big institutions who are manipulating the market because they want to shake you out and scare you out so they can get it at a cheaper price, they will then pick up your crypto at a cheaper price. And that's the game. That's what's really going on. And this is the time where you got to prove to yourself, do you really believe in Bitcoin? Do you really believe in the cryptos that you are holding? Because if you do, then you will stand strong. you won't be shaken out of fear. And I made a decision a while back that, not even just related to crypto, but I am not going to live my life based on fear of what could go wrong. I will not be driven or motivated by fear. I'm going to do what I feel is right. Even in the moments when I'm afraid, I'm still going to stand my ground. Because when you operate out of fear, you've already lost. And I've realized something: when you face your fear and you stand your ground, you usually win, because you overcome the thing that you've built up in your mind that's making you so afraid. When you stand your ground, you actually see that you hold the power. And that fear is just, some people have said it's false evidence appearing real. If that's, if you want to refer to it as that, fine, you can say that. But for me, I figured out that a lot of times the things that you're afraid of don't even actually really happen. It's just something that you've created in your mind, that you've built up in your mind, and that paralyzes you from doing what you need to do and from doing the right thing. And I've decided that I'm not going to allow that to happen to me in any area of my life. Not in crypto, not in anything. I will not be driven by fear. I will not make decisions out of fear. And I will not allow fear to stop me from doing what I need to do and what I'm supposed to be doing. And so that's what this is a test, right? If right now, you're looking at your portfolios and it's down and you're afraid and you feel like getting out, this is a time where your faith is tested. Because a lot of us, we talk the talk, we spit the game, diamond hands, I'm hitting it for the long haul, and nothing's going to shake me. Well, this is the time to prove that. It's easy to say that when your wallet is up and everything is looking good, but this is the time to prove whether you really believe in what you've been saying, whether you really believe in what you've been holding, right? Whether you really believe that Bitcoin and crypto is the future. This is the time to prove it. And I'm saying that to myself as well. So I'm standing my ground. There's a lot of manipulation going on in the market right now, and I'm standing my ground no matter what. I'm not going to let these bully institutions shake me out and cause me to shortchange myself by selling my assets at just so they can buy it at a cheaper price. I'm not going to allow that to happen. If you look at the bigger picture, you will see that there is a lot of adoption and regulation coming into place for crypto, for Bitcoin. There's, Bitcoin treasury companies are coming up. Bitcoin is being held as reserves in countries. Institutions are coming in and they're looking for ways to tokenize assets and so on and so forth. So when you look at the bigger picture of the landscape of what's going on in crypto, you know that this thing is the future. So don't give up. The Bible says if you fall on the days of adversity, then you're made of inferior material. You have little strength, and you don't want to give up in the days of adversity. You need to stand in the days of adversity, right? And, you need to stand in the days of adversity and be strong. So, yes, the markets are down. My wallets are down. If you've been following the journey, you would have seen a few videos back. This wallet was at 21,000. Wallet 1 was at 25,000, and everything was, looking great. It looks like we're on the up and up, and now we're back down. But that's life. There's ups and downs. But we're here for it. We're here for it, even though it's going down. My portfolio's going down. Shout out to Nelly. But we're here for it. You got to enjoy the journey. But we know that in the end, we win. And I don't plan on using my crypto anytime soon anyway. Minimum 10 years I'm holding this stuff for. So we don't need to sell because we don't need it right now. That's why you invest only what you can afford to lose. And you invest what you don't need right now, so that you're not forced to sell when the market isn't good. So, that's where we are today. The wallets are down, but they won't be down. I may be down sometimes, but I won't be down always. I'm on a roll today. Shout out to Sounds of Blackness, man. Whatever it takes. That was a beautiful song. The youngins won't know nothing about that. But yeah, stay positive. Hold on to your assets, man. Don't let these bully institutions shake you out. I'm sure the market will recover. But hey, that's my conviction. That's what I believe. You got to make your own decisions. This is not financial advice, and this is not me telling you to buy, hold, or sell. Ultimately, you make your own decisions. I'm just sharing my journey and trying to encourage you through my journey. If you have enjoyed this video and you want to keep following the journey, please smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And share the video with others who you think might benefit from it. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and God bless.